Hey, welcome back to our channel.
Hit the subscribe button. It's right here.
Down there somewhere.
Yep, and the thumbs up button. Please wait until the very end of this video because we are going to announce how you can enter to win $100.
Woo! All right, start the clip.
Welcome back. I can't believe you're still here.
What are you drinking tonight?
Still the Pinot Noir. still working on the same bottle.
Like a 4-day-old bottle.
Yes.
Hey, Iris. Okay.
Tonight's topic is all the sippy cups we hate.
Well,
we hate. Okay, where do we even begin?
well, let's begin
Iris,
with this one.
Come on. Why would you begin with this one?
Because it's good. Do you have any Do you have any complaints about this one?
I do not.
Exactly.
I have no complaints about this one other than the fact that
It was a recall.
they're a choking hazard. Unless they're the certain type that are not choking hazards.
Yeah, if they look like this, then you're good. There's a website, we'll link it below. Check to make sure that these are not recalled.
This one is literally broken because we've used it so much.
This is the Contigo. Not exactly sure what the name.
The kids love it. They also really, really enjoy doing this. They really love it.
We got them these when they were what, 12 months old?
Probably. So when they turned...
And right away they knew how to pop the thing.
And they loved the independence of doing that.
Right.
So around 12 months old, we tried really, really hard to get them to take to any kind of sippy cup at all because I was really stressed about transitioning them from the bottle and the breast to a cup.
Like annoyingly stressed. No offense. No offense, but you were really annoying.
Sorry.
The rest of the family, Dennis and Barb, Rachel's parents, and I, well, to be fair, I mean, Rachel was like the breastfeeding mother, super concerned because,
I was trying to wean.
Exactly. She was trying to wean. So she was very adamant about transitioning the kids.
Hence why we have all of these different cups to choose from. Actually, all of these are straw, besides this one. Because we found they did the best with the straw.
Yeah.
But yes, I was supremely motivated to get them to drink fluids from something other than my breast because I was the one that was tied to them for all of their liquid nourishment.
So we've already got a winner.
Well, I feel like
but not the straw cup. Like this is a winner for like water. You would never put milk in there, would you?
I think you would.
Really?
Yeah, I think people do.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I guess you could.
Yeah.
So this is number one?
I feel like these are number one. This one is really good too.
Yep.
So, okay, let's talk about these first. So this is the, however you pronounce NUK.
Nuke.
We have two of these. We have one pink one and one green one, and I wish we had more, but anytime I've tried to buy more of them, I can't find the one with the straw top. They also have one with like one that they have to tip back, which they were never great at.
I think we just got those at Walmart, right?
I think so. So this is my favorite. They drink their milk out of this every day. Because
when it very, very rarely will leak or spill. Is it negative pressure that makes it come out the top?
I don't know.
Whatever the physics property that makes like the water or milk come out the top, all of these have that. This one does not.
Minus this one.
Well, yeah, minus the 3.
What he's talking about is when you put the milk in these bottles and you squeeze the top shut, then whatever mechanism they have automatically makes the milk rise in the straw and bubble over the top. Mm-hmm. All 3 of these do that. So if there's milk or any other liquid besides water, it's really messy to have in these 3. So these are the Munchkin. These are a genius because they have a weighted straw, so no matter how they're laying,
yeah, like that.
The straw.
That one's great for that.
It's good for water, but not good for anything besides water because of that. This is the Chico Straw Cup. We use this a fair amount.
Yeah, this one's fine,
it's
but
better. It still occasionally squirts out the top.
Exactly.
And then this is the Avent, just the regular straw cup. These were our favorite for a really long time. Mm-hmm. They do leak out the top a bunch, but they have, I guess this one does too. I just felt like this one and this one were really easy for them as like first time cup users because they have the handles and
they first timer over here.
Like they could hold it and drink out of it pretty easily. So they were fine for the time that we had them. When they get mobile and they start carrying them around places, then that becomes an issue. Because when they're sitting at their high chair, it's not a big deal.
I mean, why would you buy any of those when you could buy this one?
Exactly. Just buy this one and this one. These are great.
Yeah, because this one, like, we take to church and stuff. And
yeah, you can throw it in their bag and not worry about it spilling all over and soiling everything in the bag.
All right, let's move on to the 360 cup.
This was probably the most recommended.
Exactly.
Is that what you were going to say?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, we're like the same person.
Which makes me feel like in the future the kids are going to like this.
Yeah.
But not at the age that we had, that we bought them at.
They were just really terrible about tipping things back.
And
they did much better with a straw.
And they couldn't figure out that they need to, push that in, put their lip on this thing.
Yeah.
I feel like.
I don't know. They got it though, and there were like periods of time they did fine with this.
Yeah.
But
as far as leak proof, this one, unless they drop it.
They would drop it and it would like slosh out everywhere. That's true, but it would not leak otherwise.
No.
Yeah, that's a good point.
You could do whatever the heck you wanted with this and wouldn't leak, but you drop it, big mess.
Yeah. So I know nothing about oral development, but apparently the best things for oral development are... What are you, 12? The best things for oral development are you ready?
No.
A straw or the 360 cup. Some people are brave enough to go straight to an open cup when the kid starts using a cup, like at 6 months old. And I really wanted to be that person, but I couldn't do it.
Well, for one thing, we lived in your parents' basement, so they had carpet.
Yeah, I'm considering having our nanny start teaching them how to use an open mouth cup.
I hope she doesn't watch this.
Carrie? Well, she did it with her child.
Oh, really?
Yes, and they just have milk at meals, so their cup is always at the table. They're not allowed around the house with it. And I thought that would be a good idea to start doing the cup they get with their meal in an open mouth cup.
But why? Just to teach them that skill?
Yes, because we could have Carrie do it. Back to oral development. Straw cups and these 360 cups apparently are the best at like developing the muscles that it takes to eventually drink from a cup like this. I don't know if it goes beyond that, beyond like the skill of drinking from a cup.
Interesting.
Yes.
So
isn't it interesting?
We've had more than just these, like other brands, but I think we've thrown them away. Because their other ones are worthless.
Yeah, other ones are pretty bad. Okay, continuing on. Brad brought me some more.
That's still not all of the ones that we've purchased.
Still not it. So this is one, the newbie. This probably would have beat this one if we didn't lose the bottom of the straw and if I could find any more of them. This one was great. It didn't spill out the top. It never splashed everywhere.
Yeah, that one was good.
This is a good one. We also really enjoyed this one, and it's another version of the Contigo Cup. And the problem was a couple of things. It had a pretty complicated straw inside here that required some cleaning, and the top thing would like accumulate milk in this top valve.
Yeah, it was nasty.
And it would stink, and like I didn't even realize that was something I was supposed to clean. Lastly, when they got mobile and they were walking, I did not like them walking around with a straw that was this hard, because nobody wants a toddler with a straw through the throat. Do you want to talk about it?
Well, yeah, but why did we stop using it?
We just never really did use it.
Yeah.
I feel like the kids learned really quickly how to pull that thing off of there. Can you show them what you're doing? It's also, imagine doing that with liquid in it.
Imagine doing that when your toddler's screaming, milk! Give me milk!
Milky. So, supposed to be leak proof.
Yeah, which it probably would be, except for right at the straw, maybe wouldn't be.
Right.
But yeah, your kid would figure out how to get this off.
They did figure it out. What they would do is they would pull the straw out, and then there's a big hole right there where they would just dump the liquid.
That's right.
What I kind of liked about the concept is that I could take, if we went out to a restaurant, which we never ever do because we have kids. So in this dream fantasy world in my head where we would go out to eat sometimes.
Maybe if you only had one kid.
Maybe, but 3 under the age of 2. So in my head, like, you could take just this part with you, and at the restaurant, if they didn't have the cups with the lids on it, then you could put this over whatever cup you want, and it's kid proof. We never ever used it.
No.
And lastly, one of the stupidest purchases I've ever made as a mother.
Well,
a glass mason jar cup.
Yeah, but you also bought like a bunch of other mason jars too. You've bought a ton of mason jars.
Well, I wanted to do the lasagna meal prep in a mason jar. I saw it on Pinterest.
Which was a horrible idea.
So I got a whole bunch. Thanks a lot.
I mean, another thing, in theory it was a good idea. Just making this like parfait of
lasagna.
Yeah, spaghetti, lasagna, zucchini.
That you take to work and then heat up at work.
But it was just impossible to clean.
Yeah, the cleaning part was a total nightmare.
Because you cooked it in the mason jar?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then you put it in the refrigerator or freezer and then took it to work. But yeah, it like baked to the sides of the inside of the mason jar. And so these are, I don't know, BPA free and supposed to be like healthier because they're glass. And they had a straw that fits inside the top. And so I got a pack of 12 of them or something. Thinking,
yeah, it was a lot.
I bought them on Amazon though, and I don't think I realized that they were glass. At that point, I was in my desperation mode of we need to get Bear something that will work.
Let us know what your favorite sippy cup is down below.
Okay, so my personal question that I wanted to ask Brad, so we're gonna take turns asking each other a question about something. We have no limits on what this question will be about, so we have no idea what's coming. Who is your favorite child?
It changes every day. It seriously does. How could you even ask me who my favorite kid is?
I just thought
that's not a real question.
I think it is, and I think it's something that parents don't talk about enough. It's kind of like
because if you don't name,
it's not
whatever
about,
kid you don't pick is going to have a complex.
That's not what I'm saying. So it's more of an open-ended question. It's kind of like in my postpartum update when I said that I didn't necessarily bond with the twins or with Lyndall in particular immediately. And I felt like I bonded with Eloise immediately. And I felt like I was gonna be judged to death by saying that.
That's totally different than picking your favorite.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Have you heard the song The Mother by Brandi Carlile?
Yes.
It talks about that exact scenario.
Okay, so the point of bringing this up is that...
Check out that song.
It is a great song.
Really great. She's great.
So the point of asking that question is your kids will fluctuate in your favor, I feel like. So on any given day, there is the child that is, for me, the easiest one to be the parent of. And there is the child that's the most difficult for me to be the parent of. And I say favorite, but in reality, I would really like to just bring light to the topic that of your kids, you have to love them differently every day. The same tactic won't work. So I was hoping to just bring it to a deeper level and talk about the fact that
yeah, I think that's a good point.
Certain days you may feel like you love one of them more, and that's okay.
And in certain days you kind of have to learn that, the kid that challenged you that day, made you grow.
And probably needed the most from you.
Right, and you love them for that.
Mm-hmm. True.
Yeah.
Yeah. That got deep, and I'm the one that ended up answering it because you didn't know where I was coming from.
It wasn't, we didn't answer the question. What kid is your favorite? Okay, comment below what your favorite sippy cup is and who your favorite kid is.
Yep, and why. So how you're going to win $100 is you're going to go back to our previous video where we review 2 different baby wraps. Leave a comment down there about what you would do with $100 this Christmas. That's all you have to do. And be subscribed to this channel. Super easy.
So there's like 631 comments right now. So you have a 1 in 631 chance of winning $100.
Not bad.
That's better odds than pretty much anything else you could get $100 for doing.
It would be the easiest $100 you've ever earned. That's for sure. Takes about 30 seconds, would you say?
Yeah.
Yep. So in the end of this video, right as the trailer thing rolls out, you're gonna have a clip right there. You can go right to the video from that. We'll see you over there.
Good luck.